All right, let's get this regimen rolling. So the first thing I want to let you know is that you don't have to use all of these products every time, every day. In fact, you have a daily regimen and a weekly regimen, and it's really simple. On a daily basis, you just want to be sure to cleanse and moisturize your skin. And then once or twice a week, use the exfoliant, the peel or the peeling gel, to remove the dead skin, and a mask to treat your skin and bring it into balance. Now, in fact, for some people, doing the exfoliation and the mask at the same time in the same day might even be a bit too intense, and so if you feel your skin is sensitive, you can split them apart. But just for today, for the sake of the facial, I'm going to walk through the whole regimen in chronological order. I'm also going to recommend a few of my favorite products in case you might find something that's better suited to you, or you just want to take it one step further. Let's get going. All right, so we're going to start by cleansing with the mud soap, which is a pretty universally wonderful cleanser for everyone, although it is particularly great for people who have oily skin because it is a very deep clarifying bar. Now, if you feel that your skin is a bit drier, there's also the deep cleansing facial wash, which is great for all skin types. It's very neutral. Now, the first thing that you're going to notice that's different about the Seacret products is the texture, because they're SLS free. So that means there's no foaming agent, so they're not really going to sud up. It might just lather a bit, but they're going to be very gentle and very pH balanced. Now, to use the mud soap, you're just going to get it wet, like any bar of soap. Lather it up a bit. And go ahead and wash your face. As you can see, you're actually in my bathroom. And the mud soap actually has very few ingredients. So it's one of our purest products. It's one of our most popular products. It's amazing for reducing inflammation and, like I said, getting a very deep cleansing. All right, so once you've washed your face, then your skin is clean and we can move on to exfoliating. So the peeling gel is also great for pretty much everyone, unless your skin is particularly dry and you have a bit of that peach fuzz on your face, then you may prefer the peeling milk. But what we're going to do is get out a blob, and you're just going to do a splotch on your forehead, cheek, and chin. All right, so that you get the product kind of evenly set to distribute over your face. Now, this is going to start to peel pretty quickly, so what you want to do is get the gel spread out in a thin layer without rubbing. All right, so you're going to very gently smooth it over your skin without rubbing, right? So just spread it out until you feel like you've got a thin layer covering your entire face. As you can see, if you go too hard or use too much friction, it may already start to peel. So what's going to happen with the peeling gel is it actually uses plant extracts like papaya and cucumber, and of course the Dead Sea salt, to lift up the dead skin. If there is dead skin, the gel is then able to attach to it and allow you to gently peel it away. So if you exfoliate regularly, you might not notice a lot happening, which is fine. It's great. It means your skin is well exfoliated. However, for a lot of us, if this is your first time using the gel or you don't exfoliate frequently, you're going to start to really feel the skin start to peel up. Now, if you give it a couple seconds, you're going to start to feel a bit tight, liquefied, like the product's evaporating a bit. So at that point, you want to just gently start to rub in small circular motions. Again, don't be too aggressive or rough with your skin, but what you're going to see here is the dead skin starting to actually peel up. And one thing I like about the peeling gel is that I can very gently exfoliate right up into where I get the crow's feet. You want to make sure you go where your pores are larger, so forehead, nose, and chin. Once you've done that for about 30 seconds or so, what I recommend is taking a dry cotton pad and just brushing that dead skin off the face. Because when it gets wet, it kind of tends to stick. Oh, it's my hair. Okay. Now what you're going to notice is that your skin will instantly feel and look brighter and tighter because this is very detoxifying and it's removed several layers of dead skin right away. So you can see how much lighter and brighter my skin is in seconds. And you can feel the difference. In fact, you might even want to do one side of the face at a time. Now, you do want to make sure that you wash this off, especially like I said, because it is detoxifying. So go ahead and rinse your face with some water. Make sure you get all that dirty dead skin off. Okay, now we're ready to discover the Recover. Now, the Recover mask has no real active ingredients. The way it works is by actually physically lifting your skin and then forming a cast there that is going to hold the skin in a healthier position, stimulating blood flow and peptide delivery by your own body, collagen production, and then even after we wash the mask off, this invisible matrix is going to stay on the skin for up to a week, holding it in that healthier position, allowing your body to heal and repair itself and reduce those fine lines and wrinkles. But what we want to do when you first get your packet, you're going to notice that it feels kind of tacky and thick. So what you want to do is just start playing with the packet and mushing it around real good in there until it feels very warm and liquidy. So sometimes I put it in my hand like this. Mush it around. Okay. And you'll feel that texture change. And then you'll feel it kind of sloshing around, that it feels now very, very wet and very liquidy. Now for the best results, you want your face to be really, really wet and moist because then it's going to suck the mask right in even deeper as your skin starts to dry and pull in that water. So I take that cotton pad that you brush the dead skin, get it really sopping wet, and moisten your face. As you can see my face, it's almost dripping. Okay. And plus, by the time I get the mask on my face, it starts to already dry. So you got the skin really nice and moist. Then you're going to get all your mask over to one side. It's very precious. You don't want to waste any. And tear that Recover mask open. Okay. Now one thing you can do, if you're a lady, to make it go a little further, is actually use a makeup brush to apply it. But you can just use your fingers and spread it on too. So what you're going to do, it should feel nice and warm by the time you get it on because you've been mushing it around, is just get, again, a nice thin, even layer on your whole face. And I like to kind of start to move in an upward direction. Get real close under the eyes, being careful not to get it in the eyes, of course. And just pay attention to where you feel you have those lines and wrinkles starting to form. So once I have my first layer on, while it's still wet, I'll then go over and put any remaining mask, or go ahead and put it all the way down my neck because you do have a full-size Recover. There should be plenty in there to do a good full-size treatment. Okay, now once you have the Recover mask on, it's gonna start to dry and get very, very tight. And you don't want to crack the mask. As it starts to pull and lift on the skin, you want to make sure that you stay frozen. Don't smile, don't laugh. So if anything, lay down, take a little 15-minute nap, watch the videos on seetobelieve.com. There's about 15 minutes of video on there where you can learn more about the Recover mask and the Seacret products. If you haven't already, check out the before and after photos. Read the book, but don't talk, don't squint or scrunch up your face. Alright, so once you got that smooth layer, we're going to set the timer for 15 minutes and we'll be back. And we'll see you 10 years younger. Okay, so you can see when the mask is totally dry that it gets very, very tight. You can also probably see that my skin is pretty pink underneath, and that is totally normal. It doesn't mean that you're having a reaction. It's just because the mask increases your blood flow up to 5 times, so it is bringing that blood to the surface, and that's why it looks kind of pinkish. The other thing is that it might feel kind of itchy as it gets dry. It doesn't for me, but sometimes people feel that, especially on the neck. Also totally normal. Now just to show you why you want to be very still, if you move around, you'll start to feel and see the mask actually kind of cracking. Actually, mine's being pretty flexible. Yeah, see here on my lip. It's crumbling off. So that's why you want to be very still. Don't disturb your mask. But now it's been 15 minutes. I'm gonna wash it off. So it's easiest to remove the Recover mask thoroughly with hot water and a washcloth, I find. So get a washcloth really, really wet, wash the mask off, and then you can always rinse the face some more with water after that. Okay, so once you have the Recover mask off, like I said, you might want to rinse your face as well. And then pat dry. Okay, so even on me, you can probably see right away how less significant this smile line is. And even when I smile, how much tighter the crow's feet are. Okay, so now we're just going to simply moisturize. So you just put on your moisturizer and your skin might still feel very tight even after you wash the mask off. And of course that's because the Recover Matrix is remaining on the skin for up to 7 days. So all the more reason why you want to use Seacret products as a follow-up to the Recover mask, because they're built to work synergistically with it and continue to get the full results over the whole week while the mask is staying on your skin. And one additional product that I love, 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 can't live without is my Age Defy Eye Serum. So this is incredible for dark circles and bags. I also love the Age Defying Eye Cream, and I just pat it around the eye and on the brow bone and smooth in a circular motion. Oh, I still have some mask. Towards the nose. Okay, and then follow with your moisturizer. Now again, the moisturizer is very neutral and very mild for all skin types. So if your skin is oily, you'll find that it's very nice and light. And if your skin is on the drier side, you can always explore Intensive Moisture Face Cream or our Age Defy line. But there you go.